Yo, what up, y'all? I'm just going to dive right in, man. So, we're just going to dive right back into it. We already know what's going down out here in these gaming streets, man. Oh, yeah. Everybody's favorite person, old lion, crying, Jim Ryan. So, man, I got some update, right? On, pretty much how much, market that Sony is leading by. That's 80%. Xbox only have like 20 to 30. So Xbox, Uncle Phil, Jim Ryan, and Sony CEOs the other day sat down at the table, right? And they had the contract for Sony to sign a 10-year deal, man. Sony still denied it. And it's one thing I had to think back, right? I had to think back long hard. I said, why is Sony so salty, mad at Xbox? It's one reason. It's to protect their shareholders. It's to protect the stocks, the money, the bag, the thing that holds Sony up. And when this deal was first announced, I remember Sony lost $25 billion. Can you imagine just instantly the next day you look at your bank account and you lose $25 billion in stocks? Oh my goodness. It just declined, just dropped off the cliff. I'm talking about that it was down bad, bro. They're still making that money up. So that's why they don't want to cut no deals when it comes to subscription services, because they're trying to make up all that old money that they lost. They lost so much with this deal. See, on paper, it looks good, the 80%. But think about it, that 80% that they have to make up if you lose 25 billion and your games are flopping like for broken. You think those fanboys, those ponies, those Decepticons over there at Sony care about you? No. That's why I say it's all about money now. It's all about business. We get it. Sony is a brand. PlayStation is a brand. We get it. They're the company. So of course Sony's the company. They own other things. And that's why I was like, man, why did they choose Lion, crying Jim Ryan to run PlayStation? I don't understand that part, because far as I know, and from what people have been saying in these gaming streets, Jim Ryan, that Decepticon, is a businessman. He's not a gamer. He's not into the gaming community. So he don't care about our feelings on how we feel about a game should go to a subscription service. They should go all digital. They should make hard copies. He don't care about the console war. He don't care about the fan base. He only care about his pockets, his position, because a higher position is a bigger payday in the market. So that's all he cares about. That's why it's so confusing for the gamers. So the ponies are being misguided, thinking that Jim Ryan actually cares about them and the fanboys. In reality, he only care about your money, period. Because you can clearly see the direction that they're going in. We want they want VR2. They went in VR2. I'm gonna say it again. VR2. They're focusing on Sony, PlayStation. Jim Ryan is focusing on VR2 instead of focusing on PlayStation Plus, bringing games day one to the subscription service. Why are you focusing on VR and you clearly are trying to block Call of Duty Activision Blizzard deal from coming to Game Pass? That is a subscription service that you said you don't want to happen. So how is Xbox going to jump past Nintendo and magically just become the market leader by tomorrow, overnight? That's basically what Sony is saying in court. When they go to the courts and they talk to the EU, the regulators, all of the lawyers, the judges, they're basically saying once this deal goes through, Sony is doomed. There's nothing that can compare to Call of Duty. It's inadequate. It's nothing that can compare to Call of Duty. We refuse to try to make anything to go up against it. We don't want to make a new Killzone. We don't want Bungie to make a new type of Halo type game. Apex, get EA to do a new Apex Legend game. No, we only want Call of Duty with marketing rights, because we want to stack all our chips up. We don't want to get the fans what they want. How many millions of Sony PlayStation fanboys and ponies have been asking Jim Ryan to bring things back. He just constantly ignores them, and they defend him. So that's how you know they're brainwashed by the AAA bangers in the past. See, they're riding on that old wave, but see, it's dying down now because the Xbox is coming up in the gaming. All these AAA bangers coming out back to back on the Xbox platform. Now all of the Xbox community, all of the Xbox fans, everybody is good right now because it's on the up and up. But see, Sony is mad. Sony can't stand it because they know they don't have nothing like for the next 2-3 years that's going to even be coming close to compete with the bangers that's Xbox about to drop. And they're constantly just constantly dropping them. Month by month, week by week, games are just dropping in the Game Pass, flooding the network. You know what I'm saying? So pretty soon, Sony's going to have to make a different decision. They're going to have to stop focusing on VR, hot garbage stuff like that. Stop making cheap products. Stop making these cheap PS5s that keep breaking on everybody. You know what I'm saying? Stop ripping your fan base off by doing price hikes on everything in different countries. Stop stealing from your own fan base through microtransactions, add-ons, the Sony PlayStation Store. Stop doing these little greedy, grimy, shady, scheming things behind Xbox back. These little exclusive deals that everybody's keep complaining about. Why haven't this stuff came up in court yet? I don't know. Maybe they're getting to it. Maybe that will come up in this 55 document letter in court. These are things that people are brushing under the rug. Why are they talking about crossplay? Sony's charging everybody for crossplay taxes. Why are you charging people to play together on a network that they're already paying for? I mean, those Decepticons over there at Sony just don't stop. I'm gonna say it one more time. Why are you charging people that's already paying for PlayStation Network? And you're charging developers extra money on top of money just to play with somebody on Nintendo, PC, Xbox, or cloud gaming with crossplay. These are things that should be brought up in court, but Sony is attacking everybody, so nobody really can come out with nothing right now. They're trying to gather up all this information and data against them, and they're blocking everything. It's a lot of stuff have been getting brushed under the rug that's not being talked about, that's not being brought to light. Why is Final Fantasy being blocked from coming to the Xbox platform? These are big AAA. Here's the deal. If it's not a Sony first party studio that's making these AAA banger games for the PlayStation, these multi-plat games, they should be on everything. These AAA multi-plat games should be on everything. So that right there is a red flag. Hey, you're a studio, right? And play Xbox and remake. We want the garbage that you know that they don't want. You know that they just put. So that's what's some old, watered down remaster and shove it down our throats over here on Xbox timeout. Go to Twitter and complain day and night. That's all they can do at this point. Right now, because the green team is winning, it's on the up and up, and those Decepticons don't like it. Those phony ponies, those fanboys do not like Xbox. They don't even like the color green. You get what I'm saying right now? Like, so every information from here on out that comes out, it's going to be real interesting to see what Sony is going to say, because they did not sign that contract yet, man. And so if you don't sign the contract, it's a very good chance that Call of Duty will be exclusive to Xbox and anybody else that want it besides PlayStation, because their pride and ego is so big. It's so jacked up. At this point, you can't tell Sony nothing, bro. They're the market leaders. They feel like they can't do anything wrong because the fanboys and the ponies keep telling them that they're doing everything right. When they know it's wrong, they just want to be better than the green team. They want to be better than Xbox, Uncle Phil, the Xbox fan base, the Xbox nation. But they can't. Why do you think they're trying to compete with Game Pass? Everywhere Jim Ryan looks, he sees Game Pass. He can't get away from it. Sony keeps complaining about Game Pass. The CEO's Game Pass. Jim Ryan having nightmares about Game Pass over and over and over again. And we're gonna keep shoving it down their throat every day until they give us what we want, man. And now I'm out. I'm gonna holler at you guys later, but you guys already know what to do, man. Make sure you guys smash that like. that subscribe button, click that notification bell so you guys can be notified on all of the new latest and greatest news out here in these gaming streets. And if you would like to jump into the Xbox Game Pass Ultimate ecosystem, click the link down below in the description. If you would like to jump into the PlayStation Plus Premium ecosystem only on PC, click the link down below. If you like to order merch, games, buy games, click the link down below. And I'm out. Peace.